The protest did not just happen without eventualities and also casualties. There were pockets of violence where people died, properties were destroyed, arrests have been made by the security personnel, and all these issues are the ones we are going to table today on the program to discuss. We are going to look at the effect of this protest, the implication of this protest, and what is happening after the protest. We're looking at the fact that the police says it will begin prosecution of all suspects today across all the northern states that people were arrested. And to discuss this in the studio with me, I have no other person than Carlos Colero. He is an APC chieftain. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Welcome once again. All right, my first question will be, now that the protest is over, what would you say should be the next, the next thing to be done? On the part of government, what should government be looking at now that the protest is over?
Well, you see, the demand of the protest, what the demand was, the first demand was the fuel subsidy should come back. And if you watch all the issues, high cost of living, how they live. And there is no doubt about it. Because APC doesn't have their market and PDP doesn't have their market, or other parties, all of us will go to the same market. They will have seat in the land. So what they're supposed to look at now at present, I expect them to concentrate, because in politics, it's a matter of time. Let everybody have his own voter card. Hold your voter card, use it for protest, because the other after those successfully protesters come out, you can see some other woodlock and to enter inside, and they continue stealing, bossing people shop. Some people borrow money, and they don't have anything to do. So you person borrow money and you want to leave the shop. How do you want him to survive? You are putting him into another problem again. I expect the youth, they have the majority, and they are there. I feel like government should look to their demand. Though when the president addressed, he did not touch what their demand is. He did not capture it at all. Not because I'm APC, I don't need to say what it doesn't happen. What happens is what I can do. To my age, I can never come to television and tell you what is not happening. It's what happens. So the address now, I address the youth. We like them and we want them. And they should just, if you don't have a voter card, it's well, go and renew your voter card. If you have it, hold it. 20 to 7 will tell us whether the fuel subsidy will be removed or not to remove.
Okay, now today the police is saying they're going to start prosecuting those that were arrested, and on the other hand, some civil society organizations are saying no protesters should be prosecuted. What's your take on that?
Yes, police. If somebody will look at what they happen in Kano, they want to loot. Those ones are not protest. Some other states, even including Kaduna, those things of people living after it for the living bank in Kaduna. How can you are a protest and some even carry no parking? A signboard of no parking is growing it, say that is what you achieve. So how can you, in fact, police have right to prosecute those criminals, because those are not, they are not protesters, they are criminals. And they are somewhat attached to the state, not to this thing. Look, people fail to understand. If those protesters were even from the beginning, we supposed to protest against our government. Because after removing the fuel subsidy, the money goes to them. What do they do with that money? We're supposed to protest with the president and the governors. And even member of House of Arrest, because for now, you can't hear anybody raise emotion. How much do they give the governor? What is the money given to them? If you watch some of the DC, you okay, there's the money given 1.5 billion from World Bank. There's another one again, 3.1 from China loan. Are we going all the day on loan? What are the governors using this money to do? I want EFCC and ICPC, if they are doing their job, not to go Yahoo arrest them. They should caution all these governors. If they are counter general, they don't have any immunity.
But don't you think it will be too early for you for this proof?
How? Where is the money? What do they use for the money? They can put it in record when they come back to the day is handover 29. By 1st August, by 1st July, June, it will be where it's supposed to be. Maybe you just go with it. Simple and short. But if we can just make this prosecution one a court, today they will charge somebody for EFCS who will charge him for corruption charges, and the same judiciary will say they should not investigate him. Where do you see that type of judgment?
Okay, you said people should get their voter cards ready for 2027. Yes. And after the 2027, by the grace of God, general election, that let's see if the subsidy will be, if the subsidy removal will be reversed or not.
Yes.
So, why did you say that?
Because during the campaign, all the candidates, the three conservative candidates, they say if they come there, they will remove the vote subsidy.
Exactly.
The campaign is, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may show it. Obi may show it, says it's a start. Atiku may show it. So all these people, they have already made sure it's vote subsidy. So if you have your voter card and you are going, then already these people they are in the same group. Because anyone come, they will remove the vote subsidy. So when you have your voter card, you know where to go. If you need, because already they promised they will remove this vote subsidy, both of them. Even some of them have said they will reset that refinery. Because look, let them hold their voter card and take a person who could be able to make the vote subsidy. Because the two that who are going now for provision, both the Peter Obi and the Atiku say the government are not right. All of them, if they are there, is the same thing, because already they promised they will remove the vote subsidy.
You know, some people are of the opinion that it is not possible for this fuel subsidy removal to be reversed. Some people are saying that it's not possible for it to be reversed. What do you make of that?
It will not possible to remove, because those people who are making it, they're in the government and they have interest and they achieve it.
Okay, is it the people that is it that the reversal is will cause damage to the economy?
Which economy? Listen, this thing cannot cause president within 5 seconds saying that remove the vote subsidy and send a bill. They should prove budget from the Senate, continue paying it. Because the day they remove this vote subsidy, as I was in the Able Square, I buy a fuel 140 before I go. When I come back, already when they say the fuel subsidy is gone that day, the fuel jumped to 500 per liter. While now it's 700, so filling station is 800. So removing that fuel subsidy or not removing it, it did not have anything. Okay, as they remove it, what is the poor people enter into big problem more than where they are before. Because formerly you can buy a guinea corn, it's the cheapest food in the north. You can buy 20,000, but now it's 120 per bag. How much is it? Okay, they say they are putting a salary of 70,000. So if you have 70,000, you cannot even buy guinea corn. You can't talk of rice. Guinea corn you cannot buy. So what is the achievement of removing or living in or putting is there? It's no achievement for we poor man. For me, it's nothing, because people come poor more.
So are you saying that the protest did not serve any purpose at all?
The protest did not serve any purpose. They only serve tear gas. That's all. Because I don't see the achievement. All what they demand, no one was going on. No one was eating. No one. And then if Labour did not join inside, trade union did not join when they are going for the protest. Because already they have seen President and they did not come out, they say they are not joining. They removed their face. So those protests, they are the youth who...
Well, you just said already they are seeing President. So what does that mean?
We have a meeting with him now. They say for salary adjustment and they put it in 70,000. So before the protest now, they make public announcement that they are not party to the protest.
So you don't have any protest?
No. And they don't want that protest, if they have listened now, they will not go, because already this fuel subsidy, the three candidates, both PDP, both Labour, both my party, APC, they say they will remove it. So even if we go, the person that running his campaign is going to remove it. So even if we go, there is no way it can go back. All those of, I see the people are making this, they say they did not give the protest what they support to, that is the PDP candidate. Even if he himself come, he say he will remove it. That is what he said. So they know all those ones, they are just, look, what you understand in their politicians, what they will say is different than what they are doing. And this thing is not only president. Our money, most of the money after they remove the subsidy, president pump money to the governor. Only one governor come out, admit it, that is governor of Nasarawa, may God bless him. You know, the governor of my state in Bauchi said, the governor of Oyo state also. Because they don't even want the masses to know, because this protest brings another thing. Because the people comes out and say this is what they give to them. So we have the list. Because by the time we will speak, for now, they are governor, most of them, from that May 29, June 1st, some of them they will be in Kuji.
No, that is, you can't possibly say that and know that.
Because the money come to them, the use for the masses. They are just television governors. I'm telling you.
What do you mean by television governors?
They just come to television, commission something, focus in synapses, and then this is what they are doing. Go to the state.
But when they show it on television, that means it is real.
No.
It is not like it is a movie or anything.
It is not a movie, because movie they can question you where to go. Some of the project, okay, let's just take this thing. During Buhari, the commission one borough seaport in Niger State, which Buhari said went, myself I went. So today, grass don't cover the place. And that time the minister tell us that there's another coaches again in China. That is Amechi. After the district COVID-19, they will bring the coaches. Where is the coaches? And then the secretary to the government that time started calling, how much do we make in these dollars? How much do we make?
From COVID-19.
But Mustafa, he said, with all the money is given to Accountant General and he told it to the central bank. What happened before them? The Accountant General was on allegation of money, was dropped, and then they arrested the central bank. They did not question the secretary to the government up to now. They did not question you. So in the area they don't question somebody. If you do something, that way they take us as a truth.
Okay, let's come back to what we are discussing. The president clearly stated that he feels the pains of Nigerians. That means he knows exactly what is happening. And he's asking for a little more patience. And he's not the only one on this. There are others who have come out to say that it is too early to begin to talk about the things that the president promised. So, tonight, for how long do you think Nigerians can wait? Should wait?
Nigerians should wait till 2027. Nothing will change. As long as that person sitting, it will not come down where it is. You will buy it high to a vehicle. It's not possible. So, look, Good Friday is from Thursday. Anything you don't see for Thursday, forget about that Friday. Me, I am not a person that can ask for any appointment or anything to my age, or I will now come and tell my grandson, say, be patient today. So if you tell small boy, say, I'm going to tell him, say, your grandson, I will buy you a ball. That's motivation. The more you enter, I will say, granddad, what of the ball when it's promising? So the point is, other patient or no patient may go just take what alive for 2027. We will be determining what to do.
Well, according to what the government promised, before this 2027 that we're talking about, that Nigerians will begin to see results. In fact, weeks ago, they said they have waived import duties on some, so they waived out some import duties on some importation of foodstuff into the country.
What will you do for the import duties? Is it not money you go buy? You buy credit and come and sell. When you don't have money to move to the Republic or the Republic, what are you going to import? Do you have the money? That was the truth. One bread, a slot of bread is almost 2,005. If you have like a person now, you cannot take it. You only tell them, pap now you can't take it because the corn is cost, millet is cost. Look, all these things is just, and the Minister of Agriculture, I saw him, he said they have a green. Where is that green? And he said they are selling rice. 40,000. Yeah, exactly. Where is the rice? So that me I can go buy. Let them give us the address of the rice. If it's here in ITV, maybe go buy. If it's part, let us go and buy it. It's not a light TV. Confusing people. It is not here. It is not in ITV. It is not here. I can tell you. I can tell you for free. Which is it? Even ITV is looking for it. It is not here. You know, they don't. That rice is not there. And the green is not there. If it's there, which store is it? So that masses can go there and buy. And I want my Mr. President to wait. He promised that he's going to make the life better for New Hope, for the masses. New Hope. This is a New Hope. Not today. Because some people cannot even fit 1 day, 1 square meal, 1 day, 1 square meal. If you cannot fit 1 square meal, and they say you take patient. How do you take the patient when you cannot square meal? I'm not talking about transport, say you're working, because most of the workers, very soon they know you don't work. You are staying in Masaka, your transport is about 2,000 and your salary is 70,000. Then at the end of the day, Mama Odewe cannot even buy biscuit. These people should come out and make no provision for the masses. Masses are hungry. And they will campaign during the campaign. There's a street now, I can't enter there.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel being part of the campaign train before now?
For long,
what do you tell your people?
I don't even go to village because they ask me questions I don't try to tell them, like, so I don't even go to the village.
No, you should be able to explain to them.
When I tell them the condition is that, I look at it, me myself is the same thing. So if by going there, it's just like you go there to grieve them for what they cannot be able to accept again. Masses have come to a certain stage that somebody doesn't eat from now to tomorrow morning, and you come tell him, say there's any hope. He cannot believe you again. So me, I just may God just help us. This is the first season I want, the contribution will be good. Let us manage ourselves. Already, if we have got, let them save their voter card, please. That is our welcome. Me, I don't believe in protest, I believe in voter card.
Now, when you talk about voter card, and you're talking about the next election, right?
Yes.
Which, from body languages, you can see that there's already alignment, realignment, people are defecting and coming to the ruling party and all of that. Why are you so optimistic that this voter card is going to work in 2027?
You know,
that the vote will count.
Those who are the campaign to APC or any other party, people who are in PDP, they are in APC before. They are just changing the ground. You see somebody from APC to PDP, from PDP to APC, from AMPP, all those ones, we know them all. They don't, from this party to this party. It's no party matter now. Is the survivor, way of survivor. Because if you go to the party, say you are going for PDP, vote Tiku, you cannot remove the 0% because in his campaign he promised it. If you go for the level man, it's the same thing. So now what we are doing is that it's no matter of party because everybody here is now. Whether you become to this party, you know the Kamo. The story will still remain on 20 to 27 votes. We know the road to go. Very soon we will create a road to go. We cannot follow one day the express, we can't follow Bush road.
So you're so sure that things are going to change?
Inshallah,
2027. It will not be the same.
Both on the church and the mosque.
But let's be fair to this government. Obviously, look at it. This government has been providing palliative. The state governments have received trucks of rice, there's the fertilizer and all of that. At least this is something.
When they send the rice to the government, what they do is that they put it in their warehouse. They don't share it to the youth. They don't share it to the masses. I told President last and said, form a committee if you want to give this palliative. Literal committee, me, I don't even want to be in that committee, so that it will reach to the where the message where it is sent. Like the way now they remove local government from those governors. Because they pocket local government. As long as you cannot get that local government right, for 100 years, we change the prison and now we will succeed. Because the governors pocket the local government, they put it for their money. If it's for the first time, you keep the money campaigning for the second time. If he's there after the second time, he's campaigning for a senator. Any governor, after the governorship, he wants to become a senator. As if he's the only person. So governor, for information, some governor, their wife is in charge of the tax collector. Their son is accountant in a state. Some governor.
But wait, let me ask, is it against the law for a governor's son or daughter to be in position, especially when they are qualified?
Whether you qualify or not, your father can never be a governor or a president, then you will be a minister.
Why? Even when you are qualified?
They qualify, you can look for another job for him, but not in the state. How can you be an accountant when your father is a governor? That is family government. And that is why we are going on this thing. Oh, look, most of them, after the governor, they finish 8 years. They are told they want him to become governor of that thing. I think we have, they turn over poor people as we don't know even what we are doing. We enter into a slave trade. If you continue almost a slave now, everything is for the person in room with his family, with everybody, those poor people, they remain where they are. Our soul remain where they are. What are we talking about?
So you think with the constitution of an external committee that the distribution of the palliative would have been more effective?
If President can listen to what those civil societies who are very honest, we choose people.
How will you know the ones that are honest?
No, when we give them something, if they don't perform, you arrest all of them, prosecute them. But this rights, one they carry. How many people do they give the rights? You know, when you call on phone, you can't hear they give the rights. They will ask you, say they see the throw. Some government will tell you, say they never even receive the rights. I saw them in TV, many of them now. And even the money given to them, they deny it. So how do you believe this are people? It is not only the president, the governor also will hold them responsible. The protesters have to even ask, what do you do in our state? Not to say, Tinubu must go, governor must go also.
That was why the protest was held in state, right?
Here on the state, but they are not shouting the state governor, they are shouting president only. That is too unfair. Because you have sent money to your governor and your governor pocket the money with his wife taking a situation where governor will put 19.5 billion for a kitchen.
Okay, now that brings us to the issue of people who use a foreign flag, the Russian flag. Those ones have been arrested. But after their arrest, the security agencies came out to tell us that they have the names of 4 northern powerful politicians who were actually behind these people. And as at that time, they said for security reasons, they are not going to mention their names to the public. So would you say that it is okay for people carrying the flags, that the youths carrying the flags, to be arrested while the ones sponsoring them will not be told to the public? Is that okay?
No. You see, I happen to...
Allegedly, let us say allegedly.
Yes, as a professional, there is no way you carry another flag to another country when you are protesting. You carry Nigerian, in any country, they carry a Nigerian flag. Can Russia protest and carry a flag? They cannot. So, those people who sponsor them, because most of them are there. So I saw one small boy holding the Russian flag and hold president pictures, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and hold the governor pictures on the distance. They asked him, I say, who did you? I say, this is a Russian president. We don't know even who is the president. You hold the picture, and then somebody asked him, say, who is this? And he say, it's Russian president. Shugaba Russia. That was his thing also. So you can see most of the DC, they don't know even what they are doing. They are novice. They just put those small boys for problems. But those ones who are behind this should be prosecuted. Because it's against the rule of the law.
What I'm asking is it okay that you do not know their names?
No, they have to say they know their name for security reasons and they cannot be able to put them in the media where we will know them.
Why?
We are waiting, so we don't know. Hence, I'm not with them.
But we are once a security agent.
Yes, to the rule of the security, they don't measure the person they want to want to arrest him, because if they measure his name, if you enter night bus, you cannot even go to airport. Before you know, you are jogging to Niger, Algiers, and take off. So
okay. But the law mentioned that Mr. Lai will bring it down to 4 powerful northern politicians, and with the emphasis that they were very, very active in the 2023 election. Is that not enough alert for them to enter the night bus as you just said?
No, they did not even mention their name. That is why.
They didn't mention their names.
I saw one poll of my yesterday.
But at least they gave a clue.
I see yesterday making this type of analysis in the channel. He said during Buhari, when people did not protest, during Tinubu protest, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Buhari, former president, during Buhari, when they do that inside, in this Northern doesn't protest. The reason is that time bag of rice is 30,000, maize is 20,000, unicorn is 20,000. The this one is hunger strike, and the hunger hit the lot more than any other area.
Why?
Because most of the people in the world, then they come Abuja, they don't assist. And most these people from the south, from the world, if they go there, you will see somebody paying scholarship no less than 30 to 40. But in the north, it is also. This is the time the northern government have to raise up. You can see most of them, they hold their even village as Almajiris. So this is the time when the northern government will use this influence, because if they don't use this thing, when this tomorrow is started now, in 4 years we don't know what will come out like this thing. So it's just, when I see it, I was shocked. Small boys running on the street and following. So those people must, the reason, because they don't go to school. They don't have future. You just want a child and you carry goalkeeper man and say he's doing this. In Saudi, in Sudan, before this, they have the highest business. They have Islamia. They call their school Madarisa. You will use English, use that Islam there. But this thing that we are going, they will carry somebody, one person will carry 40, 60, go there and drop them, say they come with this thing, that is citing Quran. We have to bring it to a model. During Jonathan, we put a Almajiri school. And he doing from the south of the one Bahari committee, did not continue with it. He did not continue with the Almajiri. So for now, we cannot believe President Tinubu even if he don't continue, because our own was there 8 years. We cannot continue with it. The Jonathan is from the south, and he continued. He did that. He bring that school, and that thing, the thing was what is coming to minimize. But after he left the school board, because nobody is spending again. So Bahari come for 8 years, he did not continue from there, and he's from the north. That's where when they started the process, they visiting that money. You see them, you know what it means. That is a message, it's a signal.
Okay, when we watch those videos of those kids flying those Russian flags and other flags, we saw them, like you said, many of them were kids, and this is also a stark reality of how backward the North is academically, because any child that is educated will not allow him or herself to be used for something like that. And you clearly stated that one of the kids didn't even know the pictures he was carrying. He had a Russian flag, but you had the president's picture, and when he was asked, he said that was the Russian president, which is really a sad situation. Now, when these kids now, because we know that some of them have been arrested, can they be prosecuted?
In the law, anybody who don't up to 18 years, they don't prosecute it. I see it as it's a warning to we the northerners, we the northern elite. It's time for us to come and sit. Even if you can contribute with my point as a retirement officer, what are we going to contribute nothing? So that we can make sure these people will put them where they belong. Let them go to school. If they don't go to school, we ourselves will not be able to stay successful. I say when I see them come out, the thing shock me. It shocked me. I say, this thing is not yet for me. So for now, if they will continue with that Almajiri school for 8 years of that diary, at least we will know where we are right now. Most of these women have come out. But when you come, that Almajiri school just died. And it's from the north. So the north, my plan was from the Katsina State.
But you know why it is sad? Because the northerners, with due respect, are being seen as people with empathy. They empathize with people, they are generous and all of that. So that is why it is surprising even to so many that this could be happening even in the north.
Those mothers who are sympathy with this most of them I think they are gone. They are like people like Oga Hassan Usman Katsina, Sardauna, those ones, Aminu Kanu, Musa, all those who are patriotic Nigerians, like Baba Solomon Lab, those who are professional and they need the northerners to move forward. So they are not on resistance again, and the north now drop aside to where they don't support to drop, because most of them, if they enter, they only emphasize. Imagine. Let me tell you something. How can a governor end up as a governor 8 years? His wife will be prosecuted, his son will be prosecuted for corruption. While poor people that are in that state, they cannot even feed 1 square meter.
And that same person is still holding a position.
Up to date, to tomorrow morning. You see him making notes and he's running out for the charges given to him in the court. And he has contempt of court and court cannot arrest him. If somebody steal a chicken, he will go to prison. to them will come back. If I go there commit something, they charge me, I go there so if I come back, I will learn a lesson. Then you cannot say somebody who still vote, you charge him to court. Somebody who embezzles government money, people's money, you put it in your pocket with your family and you are patrolling, then you tell court they do not even prosecute you. Where is that type of thing? And how many of the governors you see after the tenure, they will be making hideout with EFCC. Most of them, they are making hideout with EFCC after this thing. And some of these governors is from prison to governor.
Okay, from prison to governor.
Yes.
So like going to prison is some kind of a good luck charm or something.
If the corruption charges, they charge like my governor. He was charged on corruption charges when he was the minister, Prime Minister and he is here. He said he want to call President Bola to come and do a DG. You know, from AF, you are here as a minister, Abuja. They charge you for corruption charges, you're proving you are paid. You want to contest for governor of Bauchi State, and you win the governor. This one has not finished the case, and in that state where you are, when you are going for 8 years, you did not make any sign where you make any project, and you are making you say you are calling the president to come and be a DG.
Okay, well, do you blame them? Because we have, like in other countries, in developed countries, so when things like this happen, we will see that such people will not be allowed to contest for anything in the country or in the state or anything. They will not be given any public office to hold or anything. Constitutionally, they are persona non grata as far as public office is concerned. But in Nigeria here, it works in any kind of way. So if you look at it in one way or the other, would you blame the politician?
I blame us with the masses because we know the person who is coming and we vote him.
Because everybody has a right to contest.
Yes, everybody has a right to contest. But when you contest, what is your decision? If your vote, you vote him out. If you come to 0, you don't have any vote. Then you go back and relax. Then you continue with your case. But you know this person is so this is what you are killing. Especially how many of them who are now holding position, who are their big position in Nigeria presently, and they have a case in EFCC.
Last year, let me ask you, while we wait for 2027, what is your advice to Nigerians? How can we manage this hunger, starvation until 2027?
For now, even if they said that palliative will not come for me and you. So they shouldn't even put it for their mind, because when you think of getting something today and you don't get it, you will only continue thinking. At the end of the day, you end up with stroke or hypertension or heart attack. So for now, already we don't enter the motor, and the motor is going. So let us not have anything to do. Let us wait. Because I just sympathize with those who the tear gas, and even they say some people miss their life. Though police have come out and said they don't shoot anybody with a life ammunition.
Yeah, it's a hunger protest.
Yes.
Yeah, the case is Zaria. Let's not even talk about that.
Yeah.
Where is that?
The police come out and say they did not shoot anybody, so we cannot be able to present it when we don't have any evidence.
We are not the police. All right, let me take that as the last word. Thank you very much for being part of the program. You have said so much, and we want to believe that the government is watching, Nigerians are watching. At this time, these times are difficult times. Everybody needs to gear up as a sit-up, chin up, and just know that there's hope. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. No matter what is going on now, there is hope. Something good is going to happen. Nigeria will definitely be greater again.